with Peyton Hillis. I'm not going to ask a stupid question. Say, how did that game feel? We're going to move forward to Buffalo. How does it feel right now with the team? What's the vibe going to Buffalo for this weekend?
I think we're trying to keep it the same as every week. Looking forward to going into Buffalo and winning, and preparing right now for their playmakers and game changers, and hopefully we can stop him and we can move the ball in them.
I got a question for you that I keep hearing the word better a lot, and I'm not trying to be smart or anything, but what does that mean? Keep hearing, got to get better, got to get better. Is that I know you're working on that, all the time, but
just think maybe
what does that mean?
I think maybe it's just a simplified word, just something that's something simple that we just got to just get better. I mean, I know it can be broad, and that's what everybody's probably thinking, but in the simplest terms, that's all we need to do is get better.
Fans got pretty frustrated by that game. Yeah, I'm sure you guys didn't like any better.
I've seen crazy things before. You got to stay optimistic, you got to stay positive, and we got a lot of talent, so I'm not really worried about it. I know that if we start getting on the same page and clicking on all cylinders, it'll be okay.
There's a lot of fans out there still optimistic. They're saying, it's just one game. You hear it's a marathon. You run the race to win the prize.
Well, I think
Atlanta's a good team, but.
I think with this organization in general, I think, a lot of times the past years they start off pretty slow and then they end up competing for the division a lot and even winning it. So, you got to always keep a positive mindset and hope for the best. And I'm not using that as an excuse, but I'm just saying that, if we do start out late winning games, at least it's too late than never. So that's what I'm hoping for.
Cornell says back in the old days, you put on the pads and you work harder. I know when Marty Schottenheimer was here, it was a whole different atmosphere, with the new rules and everything. It kind of made it seem like some things have changed. But, how much of what he says to you still carries, a lot of weight? He can't get you out there and pads and hit, until you get it right. But he says he talks to you. Does that still carry a lot of weight when he talks to you guys that
it
get
does.
You back up?
Coach Cornell's been in this game a long time, and he knows what it takes to make a winning football team.
Yeah.
And with this game, there's no doubt that the more that you stand up and more you hit, the better you're going to get because you're getting used to it. But also, when you talk about this, it's a business. A lot of people, even a lot of players, want to take care of their body too. So, it's a two-way street. I see both sides of it, and I respect both sides.
One last question. The offense put up almost 400 yards of offense, and it just seemed like there was still so much more, that could have brought to the table.
Yeah.
I mean, it really feels like this offense could do a lot more, and 400 yards is pretty good.
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's somebody? I heard Kevin Boss say, "Sky's the limit." This offense really.
It's we got a lot of playmakers on this team, and you can't spread the ball out to everybody.
And there's a lot of playmakers, like you said. It really is a lot of pieces.
And all we can do is what we can do, and hope that if our name or number's called, then we'll go out there and do our best. But we got to stick together. No matter whose name is called, to win the ball game.
Yes, sir. All right.